What is good, guys, and welcome to today's video. We are inside working on my desk at this ugly thing. We're gonna be reviving the cart today. I've got everything I need. We got a new electronic speed controller, ESC. Thanks for everyone that corrected me in the comment section. So we've got that. We've got this controller receiver unit. Now, I didn't want to go and spend a couple $100s on one of these because this is the first one I'm ever gonna play with. And this one cost me like $60, and it came with the receiver and obviously the controller sender unit as well. And I checked with a few other people that I'm talking to in the Discord that are all into RCs like crazy. They said that this was a really good one to start with for the price and everything like that. So pretty happy about that. They even said it's kind of overkill. But anyways, that aside, we can get this thing running today, which I'm really excited about. I have a few more things coming tomorrow, like, you know, drifting wheels and stuff like that, but I'm hoping I can get this thing a little bit sideways on the carpet downstairs. I don't know. Anyways, if you're wondering why I'm doing this kind of video and doing an RC video, that's purely because I spent my entire day in the hospital today, kind of just keeping Oka-chan company. So he's in a hospital literally 10-15 minutes from my house, and he just, don't freak out, he's okay, he's fine. They just did a little checkup on a little procedure he had done last year, which is pretty normal for people his age. He is 62, and they essentially just, in Japan, when they detect a lot of cholesterol starting to build up in your heart and arteries, they have this procedure where they go in and they pull and remove it all out. Technology is mind-blowing. Honestly, like, that's insane. Go back a couple years ago and that was unheard of in my mind. Well, at least I only heard about it when I came here in Japan. But it's a super normal procedure. He had that done. And then today, well, the next couple days, he's in hospital while they essentially go back in there and double check that it's done its job and it hasn't, you know, there's nothing wrong and everything's, all the cholesterol's gone now. So he had that, and it sucks being stuck in a hospital. I'm sure you guys can relate if you've ever experienced being stuck in a hospital. And yeah, so I went in there today and I pretty much just kept him company and you know, did all the stuff when he went in and had the thing where they checked everything, and I got to see his heart beating, which is kind of crazy and cool. It was a weird experience. Anyways, he's doing well, and I got home after 8 hours at the hospital, and all I feel like doing is, because the packages arrived from Amazon, is getting this RC car running. So I hope you guys don't mind. Let's get this RC car going. Let's get a time lapse and start installing all this stuff. Probably going to be using a lot of hot glue, but like I said, first time ever getting into hobby stuff. I'm really pumped. Let's get into it. All right, so this is how we're gonna do it. I've got the car here. I'm gonna go through and start installing everything. Now, as I said, I got a new electronic speed controller, this guy here. We're gonna essentially be hot gluing this thing down. Probably gonna be going in this orientation right here. We're gonna find a location for the switch and everything like that. I wanna try and keep the wires as neat as we can, but obviously they don't need to be. But yeah, then we gotta add, well, we gotta open the controller module and the receiver and install that. But first, let's get this on there, get everything plugged in. And I think we need to program this too with a little like setting button. We'll figure it out. I'm also, you'll probably see on the screen here, this is the Discord. I'm currently talking with Thanos Volvo SX. He's been helping me a lot with this, so I'm actually really pumped. Anyways, that aside, let's get into this, get this thing installed. We got the hot glue gun here. So let's get right into it. And I think the easiest way to start is let's just hot glue this sucker straight down there. Let's go, that looks good to me. Oh, we're out of glue. Of course we're out of glue. Alrighty. Let's get this thing down. Alright, we'll let that kind of set for a bit. Should be good. The power switch. Where's a good place for that? We'll sort that out once that glue's all set. I am using an adapter right now for testing purposes, but I do have a bunch of new T connectors arriving tomorrow. That way I'll actually just snip this plastic connector off here, and we'll be going T connector to T connector. That way we're not dealing with any of these weird adapters that may get hot and melt or whatever like that. Let's open up the controller while we wait for that hot glue to dry. I'm pretty excited, honestly. Like, this is all so new to me, and if any of you guys have ever wondered or wanted to get into this, I think you're gonna really enjoy this. I'm not gonna do a bunch of videos on this, or I might. It depends how much I love it, I guess. Yo, there it is. There it is. That's it, the little receiver. Oh, it's so cute. And look, this guy is an absolute champion on the Discord. He's already sent me all the info. That is so much smaller than the original one. That's the original one. Look at that size comparison. It's insane. This is an old AM 27 megahertz. This thing's probably more than 10 years old. It's insane. And this is the old speed controller. This thing doesn't even have a heat sink. It's kind of weird. Anyway, so yeah. Whoa. Damn, this thing looks so cool. Look at it. Ooh. That feels really good. There's so many buttons on this. I don't even know what's going on. Okay. No, I have to get double A's. Rip. All right. I think we're ready now. Let's, I guess, just turn this on. And then I guess we just give the speed controller power. And flick this switch. Whoa. It's working already! Dude, I haven't even done anything. She's got pretty decent lock. Okay, so curiosity got the best of me. Wow, it beeped. We got steering. Do we have drive? Whoo! She's got torque, man. Look at this thing bend. Wants to wheelie and it's not even like... That's insane, that's so cool. Should we do a burnout on the desk, guys? Let's do it, let's do a little Bernie. Okay, there's literally rubber marks on my desk now. Anyways, that aside, alright, so everything's working. We've got steering. Do we have reverse? We do. So forward, reverse. What's brake? I need to work out as well how to turn off the gyro, because we definitely do not want gyro on this. Oh man, I'm so pumped. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, we've confirmed everything's working. So we're going to shut off everything, and I'm going to start laying out all the wires and getting everything all dialed in there. So we're going to run the wires, we're going to hot glue everything down, get everything nice and neat, maybe some tie laps or cable ties, and then we'll pick it up from there and I'll show you the end product. Well, here you guys go, my first ever RC build, and I think I did pretty well. I've made it nice and neat through here with this wiring. Ignore this wiring here because we're just using an adapter today for testing purposes, and all this extra wiring will go when I get the connectors and put them on. But just look how nice and tidy that is there, going all the way to the motor. We got the wires from the servo coming across. I hot glued them onto the frame here just so there was definitely no way that it was going to go anywhere in the way of this belt. But we got everything nice and tidy there with the speed controller there. We've got the receiver, the little power switch there, and I put the antenna back in too. So pretty much now, I had to take the antenna off because I got to put a hole in the casing for where it is now. But anyways, that aside, we can put this puppy back on here, and the car is kind of complete again. And we can take this thing for a little bit of a test trip, I say. Let's go downstairs and show May that this thing's now running. I think she's gonna love it. Dun 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 dun. It's fixed.
My car's ready to drift?
Your car's ready for drifting. I've already welded the diff. You're ready to roll, girl.
I have a Nismo two-way diff in it.
Oh, it's got a better diff. It's got a SAMMIT two-way in it. Makes a cool noise, right? So, I don't really know how this is gonna go. Yeah. Woo, it's fast. Oh, we already had a crash. Our first crash. Here, can you hold the camera? and come film this while I try to figure this out. But I think we're going to be able to drift it on the carpet, maybe. We'll put the table in the middle, we'll do loops around it. I don't know, I'm pretty optimistic right here that we're not going to be able to... Oh, this is good. Whoa, it spins so easily. We definitely need more space for this. Whoa. It's so fast. How do I lock up the front brakes and make it do a burnout? Alright, I'm just gonna... Well, I just did the parking challenge. This thing slips out so well. Now I just want to like clean our entire lounge room so that we have space for this. Alright, move your legs. I'm gonna try and do a little skiddy. Woo! Oh, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Helmet. This is gonna take a while to get used to. This is pretty fun. We need more space. I did a donut. Kind of. Oops. I don't know what's forward and back on this controller yet. I'm trying to figure it out. I just need a big open carpet field right now. Alright, your turn. Wifey's turn.
What?
Just look at turning first. So the easiest way to think about it is hold the controller like this.
No, I know how.
Yeah, you know how it works? Oh.
And then how do you go back?
Push it up.
I did better than you.
That's true. Everyone can see our messy lounge room right now. We've just done a whole bunch of washing, so... You're doing pretty good. Damn, girl. You're just like sending it into everything. You're so...
It's like Adam.
Ow! Well, I think it's safe to say that I definitely need a lot more practice in that, but hopefully those slow-mo clips look kind of funny and fun, and I don't know. I did get a few like kind of like, I guess 180s and stuff like happening, and I've literally got like skid marks now on the floor. Luckily they just rub off with my sock. Well, I hope they do. Otherwise, oh yeah, they do, kind of. Anyways, what do you think, babe? You think it's cool?
Yeah.
You excited to give it a go? We need to go to round 1, to the actual tracks there. They have little tracks for this at round 1.
That one there?
Yeah. You excited?
Mm.
Are you busy working?
I'm telling everyone that I'm quitting my job, and it's just the most painful thing to do, because you gotta keep on writing the same thing over and over and over.
Why can't you just copy and paste?
I am, but I've made a very friendly format to put their names inside, so I have to...
I mean, who cares? You're leaving, right? It doesn't matter if you get their names wrong.
I'm not as mean as you.
I mean, when I leave my jobs, I normally just don't even tell anyone. No, I'm joking. But anyways, I don't know if we told this, but in the vlogs, but May's changing jobs this is the last week at your current job and moving into a new job, which is going to be pretty cool. Anyways, you guys have no idea just how excited I am about this RC car. So not only have I learned a bunch of new stuff and got this thing working now, but the fact that May is so excited about it is probably the best thing yet. It couldn't have gone any better buying that thing. Literally, she's so pumped. She can't wait to go and try it and drive it. I also can't, like, I need to get some muscle memory down because I was turning left when I should have been turning right, and going backwards and reversing instead of accelerating through corners. It's weird to wrap my head around right now, but I'm sure after a bit of practice and a big open space where I can kind of figure it out, it'll do well. As well as getting proper drift wheels there in the mail mail. They're arriving tomorrow. I mean, all in all, I've only spent a total of $200 US on this thing. Yes, I know it's an old chassis, and a lot of people have said don't bother with it, but I think it's just a really good thing to start from, and it was there. It was an RX8. It kind of worked. It was perfect, and I've learned a lot already. So I'm pretty pumped about that, and just seeing May so excited about it, it's really good because, you know, she's planning to get a license this year, and I think it's just it's a good base to build up from. You know, if she gets involved into this, you know, getting more involved into motorsports, and then potentially, who knows, we could be tandeming by the end of the year she's in a 180SX or an RX8, God forbid, and I'm in one of my cars. You never know, you know what I mean? Who knows what the future holds? But guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video nonetheless. I was going to be working on the RC tonight, and a bunch of you have been tweeting at me and DMing me asking me to do an RC video. So I hope this suffices. There's definitely going to be more in the future. We're definitely going to get a round one. We're going to start to learn out there. We're probably going to get laughed at by all the pros there and stuff. But luckily there's a good training area there for us to learn in. And then we'll kind of build up from there, and we'll vlog all that and film it. I think it'll be cool. But yeah. Lots of stuff in the works right now. This weekend is R34 Festival, so get pumped for that. And tomorrow, we're going to be back at Yashio Factory. We're going to fix that exhaust manifold and get that thing all good. We're probably going to look at the Skyline a bit as well, because we need to attend some stuff in the front end. I got some new bushes to replace the front sway bar stuff and some adjustable sway bar end linkages. So I'll probably do those tomorrow as well, just because when you strengthen up the front end with polyurethane bushes, you need to do everything else, because eventually that extra stiffness in the newer ones that you put in will wear away at the factory ones a lot faster, and that's all that's left in the front end to change. I've got them now, so let's just do it. And yeah, I think that kind of wraps it up. Make sure you check out all the links in the description. Don't forget about the Nardi Classic giveaway. That thing is epic. All black Nardi Classic wheel. And if you guys want to win it, all you have to do is go get yourself some SAMMIT merch at sammit.net/shop. Every item you get counts as an entry. And literally, if you get a pack of stickers, 5 stickers, that's 5 entries. So go get yourself some sick SAMMIT merch. And yeah, you'll win a wheel potentially on Tuesday next week. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that like button, and I will see you all in tomorrow. Oh, forgot to add, if you're an expert in RCs and you've got a lot of experience, any tips and pointers, please tell me in the comment section. I'd love to read more. And with that, peace out. Ciao, mata.